Bueno, bienvenidos todos, gracias por jugar conmigo desde mi canal, soy Chex y estamos jugando a The Witcher 3. Vamos a empezar, o sea, estamos a puntito de empezar el segundo DLC de The Witcher 3, Blood and Wine, Blood and Wine, Sangre y Vino. Así que no sé, estoy pensando en tierras con mucha viña, mucha cepa, bien de campesinos, bien de agricultores, un poco de pijerío, en plan, pues quizá elfos o gente de muy alta alcurnia que lleve las explotaciones y pues un nuevo drama familiar que es básicamente lo que ha sido toda la saga. Siri con Emir. Bueno, lo de la calcería salvaje no era demasiado saga familiar, en realidad. Pero lo de Hearts of Stone sí. Entonces, no sé a lo que atenerme. De momento vamos a entrar en esto que me imagino que será una posada en la que veo una bandera en la puerta. No sé si significará algo. Y, con suerte, me llevarán a Tuizan. Porque tengo muchas ganas ya de ver ese sitio. A ver qué tal es, a ver cómo es esta fantasía. Ah, pero antes dejadme ver una cosa. No sé si quería ver Huerto Blanco o Vizima. Pero voy a ver Vizima. Cierto, era un castillo solo. Joder. Pues vamos a ver ahora Huerto Blanco. Quedan, by the way, cientos de sitios a los que ir. Cientos de misiones que hacer. Tantas que yo estoy en shock. Bueno, pues entonces a Novigrado por abajo. Ea. Pues sí. Este era el campamento del ejército y aquí sigue. A ver si entramos un día. Es enormísimo. Se lía.
Geralt of Rivia. Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
Your message on a notice board.
You see, Palmerin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac-Peyran and Palmerin de Lonford.
Jesús.
In years.
We're short. We share your joy. You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
Get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison had left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. A tyranny of bandits, the most onerous among them. These plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency. But I expect they will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine. Naturally, I'll help when Palmerin's rhetoric falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Hark, contemptible curs!
He mean us?
I, Parnorin de Lawnfall, call upon you to repent. Search your hearts. Do you not see that they are blackened?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
Right good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off before we lose our patience and you lose something else.
Nay, wait, Zorg. These lads are a lark. Mayhaps they know some tricks.
Oi, players! Can you toss balls all loopity-like? Or do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts?
Seems to me they're unmoved.
You tried, my friend.
We've talked enough. I challenge you all to combat. By my honor, for Toussaint.
For Beauclair.
Toussaint.
Crane, defend yourselves, harlots bloods.
¿Ves? Los... Faltaba la tierra grácil. Hostias, el caballo. ¡Ah!
Surrender.
Evildoers! Defend yourselves, scoundrel!
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition...
Is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world. Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons. Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the star-crossed city's most gracious protectress, Her illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever, and the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly, though no one has caught a good look at it as yet. Our only sure witnesses. Bodies massacred in a brutal, horrid manner.
Look, some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged us immediately to fetch you, promising grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney draws near.
No, lo acepto.
Mentioned a tourney. Why doesn't the Duchess just call it off?
Simply, it is too late. The guests have arrived. The best knights of all lands, relatives of the Emperor. The beast could be a threat to others, not just to Her Grace's subjects.
Got it. Before an aristocrat dies, at best it's a scandal. At worst, a diplomatic incident.
Acepto.
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from sovereigns. Can't name hardly any where I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
So you accept the contract. Excellent.
We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ha! Then post haste to Toussaint.
To Toussaint.
¡A Toussaint! ¡To Toussaint! ¡Qué bien! ¿Ves? Me da... al final son nobles y no elfos. Y como que... Joder, los putos clichés, los estereotipos, ¿sabes? Mira, somos avanzados, tenemos vino y corazas de oro. Y en mi casco llevo un penacho de plumas de pavo real. Y hablo con fanfarria. Hablo de forma rebuscada. Porque soy mufisno. Me va a gustar esto. Tengo entendido que la historia de... ha cambiado la pantalla de carga, esto es nuevo. Maravilla. Que... Tengo entendido que este es el DLC más largo, pero no sé cuánto durará, me imagino que 20 horas, 25. ¡Ay! Pero que por DLCs que sacan a nadie le da por reducir tiempos de carga. Me cago en la leche jodida. ¿Cuándo acabará la serie, macho? I'm curious. Let's make a union. Calling every citizen. Toussaint.
The land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You will find Beauclair's changed suddenly. these past years.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong. This I pledge on the Heron!
Pero hostia, Don Quijote, ¿eh? ¡Caballito! Pues sí que empezamos fuerte, ¿no? Choquez, estoy choquez. Goliat. Jesús. Como el caballerete este se llame David, me da algo. Joder. Guillaume de l'Enfant. De repente todo está siendo muy francés.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, outfit it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
A giant this close to human settlements? Strange.
Well, that was no ordinary giant. His name was Goliath. Rumored to have been a knight once, but one who broke his vows. For this, the Lady of the Lake transformed him into a wild giant and banished him into the Gorgon Hills.
So he came back down? Why?
Several times each year, hunger chased him into the lowlands. Goliath had killed and devoured many shepherds. Guillaume's hunt served a noble cause. At any rate, it's a tale for more agreeable environs.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again.
The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Ole. Ole. En shock estoy, chaval. Qué bien apunta esto. Dalia. Haikeren por Dalia. Dalia e Iris. Me encantan mis espadas. De poder no las quitaría, no las cambiaría. Dalia e Iris. Yes. Y a Dalia le voy a poner... No sé si seguir un poco más. A priori me da por hacerlo. Jesús. Pero esto es lo que yo me he quitado. Fíjate. Vale. Pues eso. Que está todo como súper francés. Mira las armaduras de los caballos y todo. Profesor Mugo. Interesante, y de hecho me voy a poner el mutágeno que acabo de encontrarme. Ole. Eso sonaba a pavo real y míralos. ¡Ay, Tuisán! Sabía que me encantaría. Me cago en la leche. ¡Qué fuerte! Joder. Bueno. No hay necesidad de matarlos a los dos. Ni a uno, de hecho. Venga, anda. Qué bien. Me da... el rollito este de Don Quijote.
Can't get used to the way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant in the service of her gracious magnificence.
Caballeros andantes. Qué fuerte. Y mira qué bonito, mira qué cielo. Estos cielos no los hemos visto. Claro, estábamos en el norte. Y esto es el sur. Pero y las flores incluso, está todo como súper saturado. Mira qué colorido. Me da algo. Pues eso, iba a comentar en relación a lo de las armaduras y el rollo francés y la caballería, que sí que parece novela de caballeros andantes, una novela de caballerías. Y me encantaría que fuese así, ¿eh? Me puto cantaría. Sería brutal. Que en vez de ejércitos, una guerra desmedida, fuese en plan honores y cosas súper random. Y es que ha salido un gigante de un molino. ¡Qué maravilla! Oh, mira, hemos empezado una misión. Sin querer, si es que este juego no da tregua. ¡No da tregua, que no da tregua! Ahí está.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went.
Guardia ducal.
Along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Got guests. Careful.
Esto no dejan de ser sumergidos, ¿eh? Unexpected total. Como necrófagos.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the stench is fierce.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything. Only blood-soaked scraps left of the victim's clothing. Good quality cloth.
A wealthy victim, correct?
Looks it.
Una cuchara.
Silk kerchief, monogrammed DLC. A noble's accessory, clearly. Need to comb the bank.
Hola.
Look, a boat was launched here. Guardsmen must have loaded the body parts onto it, taken them somewhere. Need to find out where. I'd like to look at the corpse before it starts to decompose.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen, which direction they took. We should ask there.
Me está creciendo la barba. Me la afeitó Vladimir, si os acordáis.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Foes? You have a lot of them?
He did, but I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt, you've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past, to which I'd rather not return now.
I understand. We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave you soon. Return to court.
Barely got back to Toussaint.
A knight in the service of Her Illustrious Highness knows no rest. fact, I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Ahí viene, míralo.
Once you have finished examining the corpse, be sure to report to Henrietta.
Henrietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomlin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity. By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pate?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join us. Your companion as well.
But why do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup today, on account of there being no crayfish. I reckon you've not heard, but all I caught was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day, but when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence. He is tasked with tracking and killing the beast.
We invited two men to join us, yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran's temperament is more akin to hare than hound, I surmise the other is the hunter. With whom do we have the pleasure?
Name's Geralt.
A humble introduction. You've clearly not tarried long with Sir de Peyrac Peyran.
Spare us the petty insults. Geralt is a master of the butchering trade. He has questions concerning the beast's last victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Ok. Después del interrogatorio lo vamos a dejar, ¿eh?
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Rossel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned off.
¿Siri? No.
Who was that? Woman who just left. Didn't see her before. Didn't notice her walk in either.
Doubtless Linnis, the innkeep's daughter. But hold, Geralt, because this is an outrage. Rossel's vineyard was auctioned off? Inconceivable.
It is no secret the Baron had gambling debts up to his ears. It finally came time to collect. His creditors auctioned off his property. The Ducal Chancellery bought it, in fact. Rossel now bunks with his brother in Vicofaro.
I told Rossel he'd get his comeuppance. How long can one draw on past heroics? His creditors must finally have defined that his promises meant nothing.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the heroes of yore.
It's true what they say. God sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Ahí estamos.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies a short way from here, near the tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort? Ha! Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
Little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Uf. Es un váter. ¡Ah! No. ¡Qué fuerte! Me he metido al váter. Creo que es la primera que veo con váter. By the way. Y en fin, ya sabéis, no voy a ir a Corvo Bianco. Tablón. Vale. Qué guapo. En fin, lo dicho. Mira, me voy a quedar... Es que qué fuerte, qué cielo, tío. Alucino. Alucino mazo. Es como... ¡ah! Un castillo. Como que... todo me lleva a pensar que es una novela de caballerías. Es como un cuento de hadas, por el amor de Dios. Mira qué cielo. Literalmente nunca he visto estos cielos tan saturados de color. Me encanta, me encanta, me encanta. Ay, ¿qué pasará? Uf, lo descubriré, pero poco a poco, porque prefiero no meterme ahora a descubrir las cosas, porque en cuanto me ponga a descubrir lo que pasa, no voy a poder parar. Así es que se acabó. Me quedo aquí en el puente con esta señorita tan maja. ¿De qué vas, tía? Que solo quería hablar un poco. Pero bueno, mira qué bonito el río. Así que lo dicho, aquí nos despedimos con esta vista de ensueño. Qué fuerte, qué ensueño verdadero. Esa montaña seguro que se puede escalar. ¡Yes! Y eso, que nos vemos en el siguiente episodio del último DLC de The Witcher. Ay, qué poco queda para terminar, me da mazo pena. Adiós.